new to our channel, I'm Jacy.
And I'm Kacy.
And today we are going to try and answer some questions that you guys are too scared to ask your parents about. And we put this on our Instagram story at JacyandKacy and asked you guys to give us some questions that you want us to answer.
I'm really excited to see them.
Yes, I am too. And we're not parents, but we have asked our parents a lot of questions. We're very open with them. So hopefully we can give you guys some of the answers to the questions.
Yeah, hopefully we know what to say.
And if not, I guess we'll just be like, oh, I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah.
Let's get right into the questions. Ooh, there's a lot. I literally don't know what to start with.
Oh my goodness, wow.
I think we should start with like a boyfriend question.
Okay.
Interrogate the one with the boyfriend here. Let's start with, how did Kacy let your parents know she was dating Max?
Well, that's very interesting because he used to come over all the time because we were friends before we started dating. And my mom, I talked to her a lot and she knew I liked him. And then just when he asked me out, I told her, I was like, Mom, he asked me out, we're dating.
Yeah, it wasn't I guess it was a big deal at the time.
Yeah, I wasn't scared to tell her because she knew about him and I had him over all the time because we were friends before we were dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Max is her first boyfriend and she is in high school. So
yes.
I guess it just was the right time for you to get a boyfriend.
So I wasn't scared to tell my mom about him.
Yeah, she was very honest. Following this, someone said, what age do people get a boyfriend? Honestly, whenever you're ready, whenever you're allowed to.
And I feel like in high school, I feel like that's when everyone's more mature and I feel like relationships will last longer then, instead of middle school.
I had one relationship that was so not smart in middle school. It was right at the end of middle school though. So I think more so in high school, it's more valuable relationships.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends on you.
I think we should move from boyfriends to friends because we've had a lot of friend problems in the past and hopefully we can help you guys out here. Someone said, do friends ever become real? Wow, this is such an important question.
I feel like yes and no.
It honestly depends on the people you meet and the relationships you make. And for me, I had a lot of fake friends in the past. And finally, now I'm starting to feel like some of my friends are actually real.
Because it's so hard to tell if they're being sincere or not.
For us, in the past, I just know that those friends I'm not even friends with anymore. They never became real friends, but the friends I have now are super real and I can tell them about anything and they're not drama starters. We don't have a lot of problems.
Yeah, I feel like if someone causes so much drama, you have to take a step back and look at the situation and be like, I don't know, are they real or not?
If the friend is worth it, then you can keep going through the drama, but if not...
But if it keeps happening over and over again, it's
yeah, it's that's
kind of toxic.
Time to cut off the fake friends.
Bye-bye.
So to answer the question, sometimes friends become real and sometimes you just meet new real friends. How do I get rid of mental breakdowns? Okay, this we have all the time. Mental breakdowns about
all
stress, school, friends, family, everything.
But I feel like what really helps is getting your mind off it by doing things, by watching something that makes you happy.
Going exercising.
Exercising is really
going
good.
For a walk, just getting outside and taking your mind off of it. And sometimes it helps to just cry and let it all out,
Yeah, sometimes you can't hold it in. It's okay to be upset at things sometimes.
But just know that things get better and life gets better and life goes on. Why are people mean? Oh my goodness. Well, knowing us, we get a lot of hate comments on our YouTube channel, on our Instagram, and in real life. People are not very nice because of the fact that we have a YouTube. And people are mean, in my opinion.
I feel like there's no explanation why people are mean, but...
Well, I think that it's just because they have problems going on in their own life and sometimes it's easier to just take your anger and hate on other people.
That's true.
I don't know. Just a lot of people are mean and try and ignore them the best you can. Also, my mom has been telling me this my whole life, but misery loves company and just try and avoid the miserable people. And hopefully they get better.
When someone's upset and they make you upset, they're trying to just
bring you down with them.
Yeah.
And you need to rise above that and get away from all of the sadness and the mean people. Following why are all people mean? Will all boys hurt me?
That's so tough. Like, I don't know how to answer that.
That's really tough. It's hard to avoid getting hurt, and you have to just not let the boys hurt you, but like, it's not easy.
That's not easy because I'm so sensitive and
I'm sensitive too. It's like hard to answer that question actually, because
there's some good guys and like some just are like,
and we haven't experienced a lot of relationships, so it's hard for us to be like, oh yeah, all boys will not hurt you. Like,
right.
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that, but hopefully boys will not continue to hurt you if you've been hurt before. But maybe just avoid following the same things that have happened in the past.
Yeah.
Just guard your heart a little bit and maybe not open up right away and let yourself get hurt so easily.
But it's not your fault if a guy is gonna be like that to you because it's their problem, not yours. So don't take it out on yourself.
And honestly, I think that it's a lot better if you start off as friends with a guy. Because in the past I've just like jumped right into relationships and gotten hurt because I wasn't really smart about how I like went about things.
Yeah.
But if you start off as friends, you can tell if a guy is going to be a good boyfriend or not.
That's very true.
So to answer that question, we don't know if all boys are going to hurt you, but
it really just depends on the person.
Hopefully not.
Everyone's different.
Yeah. The next question is, would you tell someone you like them even if they have a girlfriend? It's a little hard.
I honestly, for me, I would not like that if someone told my boyfriend like, hey, I like you. Like, that would crush me because like then it would mix like his emotions and like I would be so scared. And, like,
you guys are very happy right now, and if someone just came in between that was like, oh hey, I really like you, and
yeah,
then,
that would really crush me.
Also, that's really just breaking girl code. You don't even have to be friends with the girl to know that it's just like not nice to do that.
Well, I don't know. It depends on I don't know. It's so hard to answer this because other people can have their own opinions, and I guess this is ours.
Yeah, I guess we have the opinion that no, you probably shouldn't tell.
Just because I have a boyfriend and I know I would be really upset.
Yeah, I guess you could wait it out and just like see if that relationship ends and then see what happens there. But like, I wouldn't try and like separate the people.
So that's our answer.
Ooh, I think we should move on to something completely different. What do I do if I'm not comfortable in my own body? Well, for me, I can totally relate to that because recently I've been feeling very insecure about my body, and I learned that you just really can't compare yourself to other people because everyone is beautiful in their own way, and you have to look in the mirror and tell yourself you are beautiful the way you are.
Right. And I feel like it's so hard on social media seeing all these photos and like
models,
all of these images in your head, and you're like, I want to be like them. Like,
and you don't have to.
You don't have to, and I know it's so hard not to think like that,
but for me, I just adapted better eating habits, and I started to exercise a lot more, and it just made me feel better about myself. My advice is just to love yourself the way you are, and if you love yourself, people will accept you and love you because it shows that you're happy in your own body. The next person asked, does everyone have stretch marks? I'm insecure about mine. I have stretch marks.
And so do I.
I'm sure most people do. It's just a natural thing where your skin grew too fast. And I know there's some things out there like cocoa butter that you can rub on it for a little while and then it would just like naturally start to go away. That's what I use for mine. But they're natural and we shouldn't be insecure about them. I'm sure everyone has them. Following that, I'm going to answer, how do you get rid of acne? I don't think Kacy's really had acne, so I can answer this.
Okay.
I used to have acne on my forehead and I honestly was so insecure about it. I went on some creams and it started to get rid of it, but I know that it's good to just drink water. Like, try and reduce drinking soda and eating bad because I know that's really bad for your skin. So I drink a ton of water now and I clean my face constantly, like in the morning and at night I try and wash my face. Also, I used to try and cover it up with makeup and that probably was not good because it made it so much worse. And I would also touch my face and like, your fingers are so dirty. Continue to wash your hands, guys.
Wash your hands right now.
But just try not to touch your face and try not to cover it up with makeup, but I guess makeup does help hide it. I'm no dermatologist, but I just know that keeping a good diet, drinking water, and not touching your face can try and reduce the acne. So that is my answer to the question. A lot of people have period questions for us and we can answer those. So, do tampons hurt when you first put them in? Well, if you don't really really know what you're doing.
Probably.
It could hurt, but you start to learn, and I wear tampons over pads, so.
Yeah, I prefer tampons,
Yeah.
so like you don't really feel it after.
Yeah, it's a lot more comfortable than wearing a pad.
In our opinion.
Another question about periods. How do you deal with period cramps? I don't like period cramps at all.
It's so hard to deal with them. I would know because I get the worst cramps ever. I don't know, like just recently this started happening too. So I just take Advil and like I follow with the hours that you're supposed to take it. I think it's like 4. So if you want to reduce cramps, I wouldn't take Advil just once. I'd keep taking it. So
on a schedule.
Yeah.
So like you can prevent it from coming back, your cramps.
Because I was doing it wrong. I would only take it once a day and I would think like, oh, it would help, and it wasn't helping at all.
Yeah, and then you also can relax, try and do some yoga, and use a heating pad for sure. That helps.
Heating pad helps a lot.
And I've learned that there's some like pressure points. You can look them up, but you can like pinch in between your
That's for headaches.
Well, yeah, you got headaches also when you're on your
True.
period. So I just like searched a bunch of stuff up because I was in so much pain. But it does go away. It usually is only for like the first 2 days for me.
Same.
So that's how we deal with our period cramps, and I know some people do it differently. Ooh, let's get into some kissing questions.
Oh my.
I see a lot of them. How do I know when it's the right time to kiss a guy?
Okay, well, first of all, if you feel comfortable with it, then I'd let the guy make the move.
Yeah, I would never.
But if you're not comfortable, like, make sure he knows.
But I've never tried to make the first move, so I wouldn't really know when.
I feel like guys usually make the first moves. I don't know.
Yeah, if you know the person likes you and you guys are like talking, I guess you could try and make a move.
You could try like scooting closer.
Yeah, but I've never really done that, so I don't know.
Me either.
So our advice would just let the guy make the first move, I don't know. And if there are guys watching this video, make sure that the girl is okay with it first. I know that like when I had my first kiss, the person was like, hey, like, can I kiss you?
Really? They asked you?
So I don't know.
That did not happen with me.
How do I tell my parents about my first kiss? Oh my goodness, this one is really hard to answer. Well, first off, if they ask, then it's up to you if you want to tell them or not. Sometimes it's good to share the news.
Yeah, I don't know, because, oh, that's so hard to answer.
But like, if your parents didn't ask, I guess you don't really have to tell them.
Yeah, just if they're like, hey, did you ever like kiss someone? You can be like, yeah.
I know that right after I had my first kiss, I told my mom.
Well, that's because we have such like a close relationship with her, but
yeah. So like, you don't have to. It's like, yeah,
if you want to,
it's up to you. Another kissing question. Is it weird to kiss your boyfriend in front of your parents if you are in high school?
I definitely don't kiss my boyfriend in front of my parents.
But she kisses him in front of me.
And you're not my mom.
I don't want to see that. I didn't at least kiss my boyfriend in front of my parents. Especially not my dad.
Oh no, not my dad.
I feel like if my mom caught it, it would be okay, but like my dad.
I don't know, I just wouldn't like do it purposely in front of them.
Yeah,
like,
if your mom was taking a picture of you guys and you're like, hey, can we like kiss for this photo? I mean, I guess that's okay.
That's funny.
To answer that question, it's up to you if you want to kiss your boyfriend in front of your parents. I know we did not.
I prefer not to.
How do you know if someone likes you and if you're ready to start dating? This is a really good question. I would say if you guys are talking, Snapchatting, hanging out, then you probably like each other. If you aren't talking at all, I mean, you could assume that they like you.
It was so hard for me to tell if my boyfriend liked me or not before we were dating. And like, I don't know, I guess over time it just kind of shows.
Yeah, he was making efforts to hang out and texted you more.
Yeah.
And like, I guess that's like showing that they like you back in today's society where you have phones.
Yeah. Also, I feel like friendship before you start dating is so much better.
So important.
Yeah, in my opinion, because I was friends with my boyfriend for so long before we started dating, and it's because we like knew each other and we were comfortable. Like I feel like that's good for a relationship.
Yeah, they've known each other for over a year now, but they haven't been dating for a year.
No.
So that's like, they were friends before they started dating for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really good. I did not do that. And so we just assumed that we liked each other, and after that we didn't really have like a friendship.
Aww.
Like, it was just like, I don't know. I wouldn't do it again.
Poor Jacy.
This question is more so something Kacy can answer. How to deal with having a crush on a guy you can't have.
That was me. I thought like I couldn't date my boyfriend because like so many people, that's so weird, but so many people like also liked him. And I felt like I wasn't like good enough, but just, I don't know, it just depends.
It's the way life works out. You just have to wait it out and see what happens.
Yeah, just be friends with the person and maybe the connection is there.
Yeah, you can make efforts to try and talk to them. That's what you did. And it happened. Proof that sometimes having a crush on someone that you didn't think would like you back
Actually
happened.
If it's meant to be, it'll be.
That's a song. I think we can move away from the love questions for a little bit. How is high school like? I'm starting high school next year and I'm super scared about it. Oh my goodness, high school is so much fun. You'll love it.
Yeah, I actually really like it.
I was so scared for it as well, but even though there's a lot of work, you can kind of handle it if you have good time management. And then on the weekends, you can have a ton of fun with your friends. It's just a so much different experience and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I actually love high school.
And it's kind of sad because my senior year was kind of cut off short because of this whole thing going on with the health situation, and I'm really sad that I didn't really get to experience the last months of high school with all of my friends, but hopefully you guys all will have that experience. What is being a teenager like? By the way, I love you. We love you too.
I love you too.
Being a teenager, it's like a roller coaster.
She does not know what to say. I feel like your emotions are kind of heightened right now, and like you're either sad, like stressed. I know high school brings on a lot of stress, but also there's joy and happy and like,
yeah, being in high school and being a teenager, you get more independence.
It's like ups and downs, a roller coaster.
And yes, it's a lot of fun. Honestly, something to look forward to being a teenager is getting to drive. It is so much fun and it gives you a lot of independence, and you can go out and hang out with your friends.
It was crazy when I first drove alone because I have my license now, if you didn't know. And I felt so independent. I was like, this is so weird. How am I driving this car right now?
It is so cool. That is something to look forward to. This is a good question. What is it like to be in love? Oh, I don't know.
And then again, like you just said in the last question, it's a roller coaster.
Yes, there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of happiness, you get to go out on dates.
Yeah, but most part, I'm really happy.
Oh, that's good. But it is a roller coaster. I really don't know what it's like to be in love. I really don't know if
it's like nice having that one person who's like your best friend, but you also like love them and like, I don't know.
Wow, she's in love, guys. And this last question here, it's because we're filming this during the coronavirus and this pandemic that is going around. We're stuck inside, so we thought this would be a good video to film. And this question is, when will Corona finish? I'm scared. Oh my goodness.
Me too.
Yeah, we're all scared, but we all have to stay really positive and believe that it will end soon. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
And we have no idea when it's gonna finish. Hopefully before summer.
If people keep quarantining.
If we stay inside, wash our hands, try and keep everyone healthy, I think
it'll like go away sooner, but if people keep going out, like it might take a longer time. But I really hope it's over soon.
Yes, because staying inside, although it's not a lot of fun, it's not that bad either.
Yeah.
It's just like relaxing, and we know that staying inside is keeping everyone else safe. Also, I've seen this thing over Instagram, and my parents have even told me this, but it's a good reminder that our grandparents fought in wars for us, and all we were being told is to stay inside and sit on a couch, lay on our bed, and just relax. So I don't know, even though we're quarantined, we still are.
But we're also gonna have to do online school.
Yeah, well, I mean, we still don't have to go to school.
That's true. Don't have to wake up too early.
The only thing that's really sad is my senior year, but it's okay. I just want to remind you guys to stay positive. We are going to get through this and just enjoy this time with your loved ones and hanging out. And I guess you could FaceTime your friends.
Yeah, I've been FaceTiming a lot of people.
FaceTime them. We hope we were able to answer your questions that you're scared to ask your parents. And thank you guys so much for asking us these questions. We're sorry we weren't able to answer more of them. But if we do another video like this in the future, and if you guys want to participate, our Instagram is JacyandKacy, and we usually would post this on our Instagram story. Also, if comments are still disabled here on YouTube, please go over to our Instagram at JacyandKacy and comment some video ideas for us while we were stuck inside. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, and please share it with your family and your friends. And if you're new to our channel or haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe because we'd love for you to join our Beach family. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
We love you so much. Bye!